A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the New York Knicks. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these type of games, Brent?
Well, I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries. But back then, you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be. Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
Pass to Schroeder. Going inside. Outside Johnson. Now here's Bridges. Outside Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now here's Brunson. Off target with the 3. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Schroeder. Five to shoot. Over Brunson.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by New York. Pass to Johnson. No one near him. Good. He hits the jumper.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges right side. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Brunson's got 5.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
Schroeder against Brunson. Got a hand on it. Here's Hartenstein. Stolen by Schroeder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
I'm never quite sure what Schroeder is going to do there. Fantastic at forcing the D to hit him while he was shooting that way.
2 times.
No good on the second free throw. The Knicks with the lead. Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. DiVincenzo on the wing. 4-3. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Comes up empty down low.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Watford's checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Walker, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Smith in for Schroeder. Here's Watford. An open look for Smith. Hart pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
A good look from Bogdanovic. And it's New York scoring again.
Total focus from Bogdanovic on that shot. Ready to fire off the feet.
Tipped away. Here's Brunson. Count it. Brunson's got 7.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And he lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 9.
And Jalen Brunson doing it now at both ends.
Brunson against Smith. Pass to Walker. Will it go? Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They're leading by 8. Fires the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Here's Smith. The Knicks with the rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
A nice shot by McBride.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Smith. After the basket by New York. Over Brunson. That went off the back iron and out. And here's New York now. They're on an 18-6 run. Bogdanovic finds Hart. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hits the trifecta.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Yep, that one's good.
Smith Jr. getting inside that time.
Pass to McBride. Down low. Robinson gets the bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's New York in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Mitchell Robinson is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Burks in at the 2.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Fires it. And Burks with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, They'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Puts one up from 19. That one falls.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Pass to Thomas. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Off with the layup. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Milton with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Burke's no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. The pull-up. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Schroeder's got 5.
Great move off the dribble from Schroeder there to lose the defense.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And an Obi for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Johnson. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And an Obi for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Thomas misses. For New York, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And Anunoby gets it to go. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Brooklyn calls timeout. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And now the Knicks on the break. Achua finds DiVincenzo. Up and over Smith. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Achua.
A compact and single motion release. That one from Dante looked real nice.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
To the inside. And is blocked. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Brooklyn ball.
.156 left in the first half of this one. To stop the run, drained it for 2 points. Walker's got 5 now. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Achua to the left wing. Pass to Hartenstein. DiVincenzo with it. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes. DiVincenzo's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Outside Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Achua for 3. Smith with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Walker. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Well, Smith looking now to dish to the guys who are wide open.
New York has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Robinson, and a nice finish on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
To the middle. They swipe it. Fast break, New York. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sims has gotten his first bucket of the night. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Achua with a steal. And again, New York running the court in transition. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Precious Achua.
Smith outside. Poke loose. Finney Smith passes to Watford. For 3, Smith. And he can't get that one. And so it's New York, holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
They're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something we got to get corrected.
Got to clean it up on both ends of the floor, it sounds like. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
The kind of hustle you get from Brunson, just getting out ahead of the fast break.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Pass to Thomas. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Bridges finds Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside, DiVincenzo. Another one falls for New York.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Bridges misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
That one drops for him. Hardenstein's gotten his second bucket.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
For three, DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in to the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has got his second basket on the night.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Sinks the tray.
A true marksman, Johnson just drills the corner three.
Brunson against Schroeder. And the Knicks, another three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Bridges. Now Johnson from behind the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Outside Johnson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you. The shot. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Got a piece of it. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The kick out to Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
You can tell Johnson is enjoying himself playing without overthinking it.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to McBride. The baseline, Jay. Another one falls for New York.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets the bucket. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Brunson. And it's New York with another.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Thomas. No good on the triple. New York has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. A nice shot by McBride.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Alec Burks. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Brooklyn has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Watford. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back, and that one's good. Sharp. And here's Brunson. From deep. And the Knicks, another 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
3.
Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Smith against Brunson. Outside Johnson. There's the triple. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith against Brunson. Achua for 3. Pure from three-point range.
3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. So the Nets making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brunson. Stolen by Burks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Watford. Down low. Here's Sharp. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. DiVincenzo against Smith. The 3 ball. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 13 in the second half.
And DiVincenzo growing in his confidence as he works on his jumper in the offseason. It's showing up here.
Here's Walker. And no good, trying to use the glass.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
The 3, DiVincenzo. And the Knicks, another 3.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive, long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Jeffries checked in for Bogdanovich. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Here's Walker. Deflected, and he recovers it. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Knicks with the possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such a dynamic dunker as a small man. Dennis Smith Jr. gets way up there.
For New York, they've gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. Here's Jeffries. And the Knicks, another 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Smith inside. DiVincenzo covering. Smith no good. And the Knicks with possession. Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
For New York.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Brooklyn. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, BA, as a bench guy that around the league's front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first free throw is good. Schroeder, he's checked in for Smith. Bogdanovich has checked in for New York. McBride comes in for DiVincenzo. He's perfect from the line this time. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. Outside Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Sharp. Outside Schroeder. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Watford. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Walker against Burks. Over to the left wing. Here's Achua. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Schroeder.
And scoring in a variety of ways so far in this game.
Here's McBride. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.